This week's Parsha of Teruma, the Torah introduces us to the first building campaign in history. The campaign to build and construct the Mishkan, the first central house of worship of the Jewish people, which eventually led to the Beis HaMikdash in Yerushalayim. But while the Jewish people were in the desert, we had the Mishkan. The language that Hashem tells Moshe to solicit contributions from the Jewish people requires some understanding. Because the language says, Daber b'nei Yisrael, speak to the Jewish people, v'yichul li truma, they shall take from me a truma donation. That sounds odd, because in this case, Hashem was asking the Jewish people to donate to others. Hashem was asking the Jewish people to donate to the Mishkan, not to take, but rather to give. So why does it say, v'yichul li truma? It should say rather, v'yitnu li truma, you shall give to me a truma donation. Any fundraising campaign is going to ask people to give. It's not going to ask people to take a truma. So how do we understand this? We understand this, a very important lesson in terms of what giving really is. Because many times the simple paradigm that we look at when there's an opportunity for giving, there's the giver and then there's the taker. The taker, the person soliciting the tzedakah, soliciting the charity, goes over the person with the means and asks them for a donation. Person will say yes, for example, and he'll write him a check or whatever way the funds are transferred. So you have now the giver has given to the taker. And that's the way we simply understand it on a very one-dimensional level. But on a deeper level, on a two-dimensional level, or even beyond the two-dimensional level, what's really happening is when the giver gives the check, the donor writes the check to the beneficiary, in reality, the giver is actually taking something as well. What is the giver, what is the donor taking? He's taking the satisfaction of knowing that he's given to a greater cause than all of ourselves. And when a person is able to recognize that when he's donating something, he's actually giving to a greater cause, he's taking that satisfaction and he takes that meaning and purpose with him. So it's really a whole new way of looking at tzedakah. It's a whole new way of looking at gemilas chasadim, a whole new way of looking at giving. That when a person has the opportunity to give, he shouldn't just say, oh, I have this fatigue. I have this fatigue. I have to write another check. Someone approached me last week with a cause. Now I have another cause to give. I'm so fatigued from all this giving. But rather, a person should look at it as an opportunity to take. It's an opportunity to take satisfaction and meaning and purpose by realizing that God put us in this world, Hashem put us in this world so we can able to help others as well. And that's what we're here for. So when we're able to complete an act of giving, we're able to really connect to our highest purpose. So the next time we have the opportunity to be in a giving situation, let us not immediately go into the attitude, oh, here they come again. It's another opportunity for them to take from me. But let's recalibrate the way we look at it, and look at it the way how Hashem told Moshe to tell the Jewish people at that time. But he wasn't just telling the Jewish people at that time, he was telling us in our times as well. When we have the opportunity to make a donation, it's really b'yichuli truma. It's really we're taking the satisfaction that knowing that we are connecting to our highest purpose. Wishing you a good Shabbos.